What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SOFI stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and I will show you how technical this asset is. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that we don't have much news directly related to SOFI. And at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video somewhere at this point and I've told you that we had a very good movement to the upside, and we caught this movement to the tick right here at this very moment. On the video before my previous video I've told you that we had a bullish divergence. As you can see, we had on hourly time frame, basically on multiple time frames, we had higher lows on our side with the lower lows on the price action, and this pattern is the bullish divergence that should have a trend reversal, an upcoming trend reversal. And I marked these two price targets as the short-term price targets for this asset, and we hit first one at $4.86 to the tick and went lower. And I have to say that on my previous video I've told you that we still have chances to hit lower price targets if we won't break this yellow line and this previous swing high. And it happened. As you can see, we pretty much touched this yellow line as the range of resistance. And previously, as you can see right here, it was the range of support, and on the previous price action it also was multiple times the range of support and resistance. And right after that it went lower, it broke this previous lowest swing low and went even lower. I've told you that if this asset breaks this swing low, definitely we should see a lower price action with the longer consolidation phase. And it happened. And I have to say that right now, if I mark this range for you as the range of support/resistance, we touched this range again. And in just several minutes I will show you what should we expect next. But for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. So right now we don't have much news fundamentally directly related to SOFI, and we have just several articles, and these articles are quite bearish. And let me quote you first of all this one: why now is not the time to buy SOFI stock. And this article was published just 4 hours ago, and the key bullets of this article are following. SOFI Technologies may struggle due to an extension of the student loan repayment moratorium. Furthermore, tighter for longer central bank policy could be problematic for SOFI Technologies. Investors shouldn't add to their SOFI stock positions yet. And definitely these type of articles might be quite bearish on the short term, because without any major news directly related to SOFI fundamentally, we have a bearish pressure on every single asset on the market. And SOFI is not an exception, and definitely without the bullish news we still have this bearish pressure that drives the price of SOFI lower. On top of this news, let me show you quite positive news, and we are on tipranks.com, and this article is titled "Ignore the Naysayers, SOFI stock is one for the future." And this article is quite bullish, but we also don't have any major fundamental news that might drive the price of this asset higher. It is just an article that shows the potential of this stock right after the moratorium will end. And definitely right now we have at least half a year until some clarifications on this moratorium, and definitely until then, without any news, we also might see the consolidation of SOFI stock. And let me show you another quite negative news right here. On the list of institutional investors, we can see the overall sentiment, the overall data for the institutional investors who put their money into the SOFI stock. And the most recent data shows that we have quite significant movement to the downside in number of shares held by institutional owners. And definitely it happened because of the SoftBank. Let me show it to you right here. SoftBank completely closed its position on in the middle of November. They made these filings, and they sold these shares a couple of months prior of this date. And SoftBank was one of the biggest shareholders, as you can see. Recently, they owned about 4.9% of value in SOFI stock. Definitely, this also was quite a bearish sign that drove the price of SOFI lower. But on the other hand, if we'll take a look on the insider trading list, we can see a lot of activity, but this activity is just a technical activity of the stock-based compensation. And right after this, the taxes sell-off. And previously, let me show you that Anthony Notta in the middle of summer bought a lot of shares of SOFI stock, and this is a very bullish sign because Anthony Notta believes in his company, and he added to his position at quite high prices compared to current ranges. And since then, he didn't sell any shares at all. And because of this, we have quite good price targets overall for SOFI. According to marketbeat.com, the consensus analyst price target is $9.83 with an upside potential of 126.57%. But according to TipRanks, we have several ranges. The lowest price target is at $5 mark, the highest price target is at $10 mark, and the average price target according to TipRanks is $7.15, but with still a very high upside potential of 64.75%. So, what might be the next catalyst for SOFI? Definitely, we might see the good news from Federal Reserve Committee that will take place in just a couple of days. Basically, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, they will disclose an information about the interest rate hike. And if this interest rate hike is set on the range of about half a percentage point, definitely we will see an increase in price of all tech stocks, and definitely SOFI will be in this list. Otherwise, if the interest rates hike will be at 0.75 percentage point, we will see the decrease in price of high-tech stocks, high-tech unprofitable stocks, let's put it this way. So, and what should we expect next? Let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, we have basically 2 days to the information from Federal Reserve meeting, and we have 2 crucial points. First of all, we have this range of resistance that is above our current range at the price point of $4.41. And the next range is right here. It is the range of support. It is the lowest point for its price action. I think it is all-time low. Let's switch to a weekly time frame. Yes, it is its all-time low, and it is the price point of $4.25. And if this asset breaks the upper range of resistance, then retest it from the top and with increasing volume will hit higher targets, definitely it will be a bullish sign. Otherwise, if it breaks, and I think it should retest at least once this range of support, but if it breaks it, definitely we will see the next leg to the downside. And I have to say that in general, this asset is some kind of spring that is collecting its power to release this power in upcoming quarters. And this means if you want to invest in this asset and if you already done your own due diligence, you can accumulate your position on every daily red candle. That will give you a very attractive average price and that will bring you a lot of profit in upcoming year. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing okay.